Welcome back to Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered 2026 blind playthrough. We're working on some side quests, trying to level up a little bit. We're still a little young, I think, to be continuing on with the main quest. I did a little bit of research, and mostly the advice is try to hit like level 20 before you continue on. I think partially because you get better rewards. So we're going to continue to do that. We'll work on some minor side quests, and we're going to also try to level up our magicka. We've been working on that. We did pretty good with the alteration. We got alteration up to 50. See, our conjuration is very low. Destruction's okay. We're just leveling that up by using it and not by like spamming buttons. But we have some work to do on everything except for those two. So we'll work on conjuration while we're walking around. We can use this one, but I think we can only use that once a day. Bound boots, that lasts for 20 seconds. Bound helmet lasts for 20 seconds. I guess we could do that. So we really don't have a lot of choices, and that's probably why our conjuration is not leveling up, because we don't have a lot of conjuration spells. So we'll have to work on getting that too. But this is one. We got this one during the...
Mortal.
Oh.
Which of my lord's boons do you require this time?
Huh.
The meaningless chores. Be more specific.
I prefer bows.
Take it, mortal. Do you dare ask for more?
No.
I will allow you to ask for more items later.
So, I don't think that helped me at all. But, I have one of these. The problem with these is you can't sell them. And they have weight, so... I'm just going to drop that on the ground, and it just disappeared. Look at that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and see if I can buy a conjuration spell, a basic conjuration spell that I can spam and start to level up. I think there's a yeah, here. This place sells spells.
Edgar Vautrin, you don't want the very best. You want cheap. And I got cheap. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
What are these absorb skill? Requires a restoration skill. It absorbs alteration on touch. This one would be good. I'll try that one. And I'll try this. Summon Scamp.
Thank you for your business. You too.
Because I don't know which one of those two I can spam over and over again. Did I not just buy 2 spells? Or do you just learn them immediately when you buy it? Yeah, I already learned them. Okay. Well, it looks like I have some things to sell too while I'm here.
See anything you like? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. That's more than I would usually pay. That's a fair deal. You've made a good bit of gold. You drive a hard bargain. I appreciate your business. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
I don't have any clear directions. No one does. I just have to kind of wander around, I guess, until I find this. So when I did a little bit of research just to find out how I should be leveling, and they even suggested not closing too many of the gates too soon. You know, kind of do exactly what I'm doing, I guess. So I'm looking for an estate, and it's somewhere south of Charles. I believe that's the name of the place, Weatherlia. Uh-oh. That looks like a snow troll. Or an ice troll. Oh, they're ogre stone wreckers. Huh. Should I report it, or should I just kill the ogres? That was funny. Completely overrun with ogres. There were 3. Can everybody just calm down? Excuse me, ma'am.
By what right do you disturb me?
Take care.
Leave me alone. Well met.
Is your weapon stained with the Is it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet? Wonderful. Weatherly is ours. Are you ready to take us there now? Right. We're off.
Maybe you put it away somewhere and it just hasn't occurred to you where yet.
Hi there.
Deneen.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Where's your brother?
What is it? Should we stop? Right. We're off. Thanks so much for getting us here safely. I'm afraid we aren't very wealthy, but here is all I can offer you at this time. Please, visit us again soon. You are welcome here anytime. At long last, it's good to stand at Weatherly again.
Was it loose on your finger? Check your laundry. Maybe it came off with your clothes. I wonder where the slow brother went. Was it just glitched, or did he get lost? I feel responsible. Whoa. What effect is that? Let's see if they cleaned up in the short couple of minutes I was gone. You people have some work to do in here. I'll help. Do you need help? Hey, you made it.
Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need. For now, I'm going to celebrate.
Enjoy. I guess it's time to track down the Nin route. The Nin route? Nern route? Nern route.
Well met.
Good to welcome. How to say this nicely? He's sort of the town eccentric, although lately he's been weirder than usual. Need a bite to eat? Maybe something to wash it down with? Good day.
Who am I looking for? Sindirion.
Oh, hello.
Oh. How are you? Deneen.
Hello there. So, you've brought something for me to examine?
You're perceptive, sir.
Yes. This is a genuine Nern root sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition? Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nern root. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any. A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nern root. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things. The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the Dungeon Explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nernroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free. The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nernroot. How goes the search? If you need to know more about the elixir, you bring the best. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nernroot. How goes it?
Well, first of all, apologies for chewing in your ear. I thought I muted. That was probably gross. And second, this is saying that I have 10 Nernroots and I should return, but I only have 9 Nernroots. I'm wondering if I put one away. Ah, I know where I put it. I know where I put it. I hope it's not... depleted. I put one in the Archmage's chest.
You have my ear, citizen.
Yes, so I'm going to have to kind of ignore the quest until I get another one, because this is my enchanted chest, and I think I put a Nernroot in here because anything you put in here will multiply, but you have to collect it within a certain amount of time or it vanishes, and that's what's happened to me. So I need to go find a Nernroot somewhere.
Well met.
Chewing again. Sorry.
Join the guild and fight for gold. How goes the search? If you need to know... Fantastic! You actually found 10 of the Nirnroot. I'll begin making the Elixir of Exploration right away. According to my research from the tome, I'll need at least 20 more Nirnroot to make the next magnitude of Elixir. In any case, if you come back in about 24 hours, I should have the weaker Elixir ready for you. How are you today?
State your business. Yeah, I've heard of him. He's seeing you. I heard there was some goblins around here. Awful creatures.
I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Bye.
Good day.
It was kind of you to escort the Germains back to Weatherly. However, the original owner of Weatherly left them an even greater legacy. In fact, there's quite a bit more to their family history than meets the eye. Want to hear about it? Excellent. Curiosity should never be denied, is it not so? And who knows? My story may prove profitable to both of us once it has come to its end. My tale actually begins with the father, Albert Germain. He was once in my employ, or should I say, the employ of my organization. He was very good at obtaining things that people did not want to part with. A professional thief, to put it bluntly. He was assigned to obtain a very valuable item for me. He succeeded, but decided to keep this item for himself. An unfortunate decision. He fled from Coral with his family and was never heard from again. Only his small son Renaud was found, wandering alone in the wilderness. Naturally, my associates and I believed he had perished. The wilderness is, after all, a dangerous place. No place to take your family. Then, these many years later, voila, the brother reappears. It seems the rest of the family did not die in the wilderness after all. Indeed. What is the point of my tale? Albert Germain builds Weatherly way out in the middle of nowhere. He was a thief, not a farmer. The only reason to establish such a place would be to stay out of the Coral Guard's sight. I believe that the item Albert stole, which rightly belongs to me, was hidden at the Weatherly settlement. Unfortunately, the notorious Redguard Valley ogres ransacked the place and probably took all of the loot back with them. If you were to obtain this item somehow and bring it to me, I would pay you very well for it. I can get you started by telling you where the ogres live. The rest is up to you. There isn't much to tell you about Al. He is captain of the... I heard the Grey Fox. Beware. The Redguard Valley ogres are not known for their hospitality.
Well, isn't it interesting that we just helped those brothers, those very brothers, reclaim their estate, and then just to randomly bump into this guy while I'm working on another quest, it involves them. So I'm going to follow up on that, but first I'm going to see if I can Find somebody to talk to about this missing portrait.
Well met.
Is that the church or the castle? I'm very confused in Charles.
Afternoon.
That looks like a church.
Welcome to Renoir's books. I'm the owner, Estelle Renoir. Look around. If you don't see what you want, please ask. Did you hear about Now I hear there's a stranger in town asking about them. A dark elf from back east, they say. I wonder what he wants. Bye.
Oh, hello.
Yes?
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Go on.
I'd like to learn more about spellcasting.
Sir. Take care. Hello, I'm Laith Waverick, the Chief Herald. The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected. My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Ognolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately. He has taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habits. Fare thee well.
Yes? I was with the Countess all evening. Didn't see a thing. Goodbye. How do you do?
Greetings, investigator.
I got a little twisted up there with my buttons. I did not mean to shoot that arrow or open this case.
Greetings, investigator.
Well, who else is there to ask?
Greetings, Dunmer. What do you need? Be seeing you.
The guards know nothing.
Greetings, I hope the Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues. Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Aurak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. When you find enough evidence, confront the person. I do not wish them harmed, as I want... I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Aurak Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrik. Good luck, investigator.
I'm listening. Good afternoon.
Well, thanks for watching. We'll pick this up in the next episode. The intrigue is intriguing. I just don't know if I should pick these locks or not. I'll save and try it.